Welcome back to the DaBoot Tragedies. Before we hop into this Cardinals, game and previews and things like that, we're gonna take a look at the second half against the Bengals. A game we definitely should have won. It just went very wrong in the second half, and we'll just jump right into this. This is the third down on the opening drive right here of the second half. Just throw the check down to Mark Ingram. Nothing's open. We got, I think that's Juwan Johnson. I'm not sure who that is. Juwan Johnson and Callaway in the same spot. Well, actually, that's Rashid Shaheed. So he throws the check down. Good play. The check down is very important, man. I'll bring up Jameis Winston once again. Not my only criticism, but one of my biggest criticisms with him is the check down route. We're inaccurate on that short route. If Jameis Winston could just throw this, 90% of the time and complete this, especially the Kamara, life will be so much easier for him. Picks up a first down on that drive. That's what you need. Oh, this play right here, man. This is Taysom Hill out the heavy set. We're going to take a shot to Kevin White. Double post route. You clear that safety out. Taysom Hill throws a dot. In my opinion, I think we got a little grabbing going on. I don't know if that's me being biased, but I think Kevin White has him beat. And right here, obviously he grabs him on the shoulder. Maybe the ball could have been thrown a little further, but he throws this from 45-yard line to, past the 5. That's a 50-yard throw. 50-yard plus throw right there. Good pocket. Good defense. Could have gotten the flag maybe, but I like the shot. I know the shot to Taysom's going to be there, especially with, the defense people are running against us. Also, when there's Chris Olave right there, things may go a little different. Next up here. This is a very good grab by Keith Kirkwood. And we got Traquan Smith, Juwan Johnson, Keith Kirkwood, Marquez Callaway on the field. Hey. Also, I want to point out Alvin Kamara on this play. Watch, they're going to run a stunt up front. They're going to get a guy to run at McCoy. Then the guy come around, Alvin Kamara recognizes this. See that guy's trying to push McCoy. He notices it. Boom. He comes to the wraparound. Gives just Andy Dalton enough time to get that guy. You can't make this throw if that guy's in your face. Like if that guy runs straight at Andy Dalton, he's never going to get that throw off. Alvin Kamara gives him time. Throws a little high. Keith Kirkwood makes a good grab, though. Good. Here's just a nice little run play. Everybody doing their job. Holtz came in, did a nice job blocking. Do give him that. You got Ruiz coming around. Nice seal right there. Kamara does the rest. Even out here blocking by the receiver, who that is, Kirkwood. It's a good job by him letting go. Wants the running back pass him, not getting a holding call. Excellent. Definitely see it better from this angle. Everybody does their job. Now right here, this is the red zone. Third down. We come away with another field goal, unfortunately. Basically, it's one-on-one up top with Marquez Callaway. Let's just watch him. It's just one-on-one, him and Eli Apple. And, he's just going to have to win this route. Could have made a tough grab right there. Would have been super tough, but the route just wasn't too crisp, man. He has to win this route. Ball's a little low, but right here, this is a tough grab. I'm not going to lie, that's a tough grab. But, man, in these close games, we need that. The route was already bad. So, hey, if you run a bad route, let's at least make up for it, and try to catch that. It's going to be tough. But, you got a chance. That's all I'm saying. Bounces off his hands. We kick a field goal. Left so many points on the board. Very unfortunate. Here's just a quick out to Jamar Chase. And guess what? We missed the tackle. The irony, right? The irony in this. The irony. Obviously we'll see that later in this video. Obviously. What are we doing here? I wish I knew. Oh, excuse me. In the red zone, with Debo one-on-one with Jamar Chase, he's not ready for that. Let's just be honest. The way he's been playing this year, he's just not ready for that. He needs safety help, and we don't do it. We don't do it. What I would like to see is Pete Warner be able to get to this running back out here and Tyrann Mathieu drop deep. But we tried that earlier, and then the running back scored. So we put Mathieu on the running back this time and leave Debo one-on-one, and that does absolutely nothing. Also, I hate that Marcus May is just standing in the middle field. If you've watched me for a long time, I hate one-high safeties. Quarterbacks in the NFL are way too good for one-high safeties. Look, he can just hold Marcus May there the entire time. Now he's guarding no one. Guarding no one, just stand in the middle field. Look at that. He's guarding the Iron Saints. That does nothing for us. That does nothing for us, and boom, he can't get over there. NFL quarterbacks are too good. Debo's cooked. Touchdown. Understand why one-high safeties are important. If it's Marcus Williams, not Marcus May. No offense. It's just levels to it. Now, this is going to be the first kickoff I've ever put in here. Saints set up a nice return right here. Should have been a big play. Let's just watch it first, then we'll talk about it. Obviously, Rashid Shaheed expect their return to kicks. Now let's watch this. Let's watch this back. Kevin White, he's going to be on your top right, the furthest guy to the right on the 50-yard line. Let's just watch him. He makes this block right here. He knows he needs to block. He needs to block 17 right there. He knows who he needs to block. Misses him. And when he misses this guy, that just throws this play off. Look at that hole that's coming if he blocks. He blocks him, you got something. But she has to cut it up inside way too early. He needs to be cutting up off to Wayne Washington instead, and that just brings him back to these guys. But this hole was going to be there. Great design by the Saints. He definitely ran this play in college, how they kind of faked the setup left, and he came right. This is definitely a play I went over when he was at Weber State. See how they set up this kind of left, and they got a guy coming around right. That hole is going to be there, man. You know, one guy misses the block, messes the play up. I'm not blaming Kevin White because it's hard to block those guys running full speed on kickoff, but something is there. So if they break it, you know, if they run that play and that, you know, it gets blocked up and cleaned up, don't be surprised if he breaks one. I remember when I said if Jameis Winston hit those checkdowns, it'll help him out tremendously. One thing Andy Dalton does is he hit those checkdowns, right? Now, I just want y'all to watch Alvin Kamara and watch this linebacker and safety right here. Watch how he freezes these two guys. Look at that. You got two guys at the top right here, and they're froze. They have to be on Alvin Kamara, and what does that mean? Oh, right over top of y'all. Juwan Johnson. Perfect. Now, we'll watch it back from this other angle, and you can definitely see it. Watch those two guys. Watch Alvin Kamara. Something coming right behind him. Look at that. We're stuck on Alvin Kamara. Two guys. Now, that linebacker could be getting depth, which he should be dropping. But Alvin Kamara's right there. So, I mean, of course you're not going to drop. Puts it right over his head. That's why if Jameis Winston could just hit those, you know, checkdowns, it'll make the offense so much easier for him when he comes back and when he's healthy. Andy Dalton does a good job of it, so it opened up, you know, more things on the field for him. Definitely. Alvin Kamara should be in the game, especially when the game's on the line, by the way, and we'll get to that a little later. And here's another well-blocked run play. Great patience by Kamara right here. Easily down on that play, but just watch the run block. It's slow developing. Look at the double team by McCoy and Ruiz right there. Ramchick one-on-one. McCoy gets off the double team. Kirkwood's up there blocking again. That's just beautiful. That was beautiful football. Back. Taysom at quarterback. No safety. Guess what we're going to do? We ran a double post last time. This time we'll run with the same thing we ran in the red zone last time. Just a little quick 5-yard out. Easy little hitch to Callaway. And we'll take that every time. That's how you're going to play it. We'll take it every time. That's free money. The Saints should run more of it. I will come out in this formation every play until the team decides to step up or run a different defense. Because if they're going to do that, take 8 yards every play. I promise. Just do it. If this is how they're going to play it with all these guys in the box and they're going to play 10 yards off the ball, I would do this every last play because it's going to be there every last time. Here's another red zone play. Just a third down. Good by Traquan. Finding the hole. Gets in there. Unfortunately, this drive stalls out. We don't score. But good on third down right here. As we talked about already, a lot of teams like to give us this look on third down because we couldn't block it. We've done a much better job as of late blocking that. Now here we go. Red zone, first play. What I would like to do is go one-on-one up top, but that's Keith Kirkwood against Owuzie, I believe his name is pronounced. So you're not going to do that, obviously. Now, I'm not mad at this play. We give a hard run look left, but the Bengals stay home. They were ready for it. Give them credit. They got it all covered. Everything's covered. Nothing we can really do. Almost a pass interference, but, it's a bang-bang play. The ball was kind of in Taysom's hands, kind of not. So I'm not mad at that non-call right there. But what I don't like is, it's still the same play. What I don't like is the next play. 2nd and 10 in the red zone. What do? Put Mark Ingram in the game. Or that's Alvin Kamara, actually. It's not even Mark Ingram's fault. It's Lewis Kidd's fault. We got the wrong play. Lewis Kidd, backup left guard, comes into the game. Just watch this block. He'll be on the right side of your screen. But the left guard, hey, buddy. That's not how it's done. That is not how it's done, unfortunately for you. That's a very, very bad play. Very bad. And now it's 3rd and 13, and we don't score. This is the 3rd and 13 play. Nobody's open. Just bad football in the red zone. Have to be better. Everybody's covered. Andy Dalton throws the check down. Unfortunate. Here's just a good play by Malcolm Roach. Did want to put that in there. Defensive tackles really didn't have the best of days. Malcolm Roach, every time he gets in there, I feel like he's making a play, though. So I'll just highlight it. Every time he's in, I feel like he's, just making something happen. And that's just a good one-on-one win. Here we go in the red zone. Yeah, as much as I said, Davenport didn't record a stat, my man did get some pressures. Like I said, the stats don't always tell the story with the defensive ends. Let's watch Davenport far left of the screen. This guy's just good. Beats him on the outside. Burrow has to step up, and guess what he has to step up to? The pressure. I think the Saints are learning, or they should learn. I don't know if they are learning. Every time we blitz, it's from Cam Jordan's side. We need to be blitzing from Davenport's side, especially up the middle, because Davenport's more than likely going to win this battle or is going to push Joe Burrow where he has to step up in the pocket. Now, see, just imagine if, we blitz from the right. Joe Burrow can have a pocket to step up in because, Davenport's creating so much space right there. But blitzing those guys, from Davenport's side, he has nowhere to go. That's a good sack. They honestly should have gave Davenport half a sack right there, but they give it to DeMario Davis. And what's crazy, the very next play, we do the exact same thing, just about. Hey, look at Davenport. Watch how he pushes this guard. This is craziness. This is just absolute craziness. Kendall Ellis does a great job as well, but, Davenport, he's just a bully in there. They're going to do a little stunt. And right here, Davenport, full hit of steam against a guard. You have no chance in hell, my boy. No chance. Feel like he could have got a half a sack right there too, but unfortunate. Now these are the plays of the game right here. This is the reason, or the second most important reason we lost the game. Obviously that Jamar Chase nonsense that we'll show at the end is the reason. But this, 3 minutes left in the game, 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. You get 2 first downs or even a first down. And, man, this game is basically over with or pretty close to being over with. I believe we're up 1 point at this moment or something like that. I'm not sure. But you have to get a couple first downs. Maybe we're up 3. Yeah, I think we're up 3 or something like that. But here we go. First play, I'm not mad at. 3 to 4 yards on first play. That's good. Actually, we got 3 yards. So it's 2nd and 7. What do? Let's watch this again. Yeah, we're up 2 at this point. It's 24-26. Just a couple first downs. First play, I'm not mad at. All right, but 2nd and 7. Clock's running. Bengals have the timeouts. I just don't understand what we're going to do right here. This makes no sense to me. You come in, you go heavy, you put Mark Ingram in the game. This is stupid. This is idiotic. Where's Alvin Kamara? Where's Taysom Hill? Mark Ingram, I do not want to see a Mark Ingram carry in a clutch. I don't care if he busted for 30 yards. I don't want to see it. You paid Alvin Kamara $75 million. Taysom Hill, what, got 60? I don't remember. And we giving the ball to Mark Ingram, a guy that obviously is past, his last leg. And he had a good game this game. But, man, Nick Saban said it best. At the end of the game, I don't call plays. I call players. One of the best quotes I ever heard. Hey, I'm not calling plays when the game is on the line. I'm calling players. I'm calling my guys. My guys are getting the ball. Mark Ingram, he's not that guy. I'm not saying it's like an awful play or anything. We get 2 yards out of it, make it a 3rd and 5. But no, put the ball in your playmakers' hands, man. That's awful. It's just awful play calling. You don't want to win. He literally just wanted to run the clock. Like, you just want to run the clock, and punt and hope the defense can stop it. No, how about you just win the game and the defense never got to go back on the field? Now you put yourself in 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, whatever it is. And we run this long developing play for 6 yards. And Trey Hendrickson gets his hands on Dalton. I mean, this is just bad. They should have just let him get that fumble and score right there. Would have saved a little time. But no, we wouldn't have, because they scored on the first play anyway. This is just bad. Let's just start from the route. Jesus Christ. We got outside leverage, which is funny because he's got safety help. So, I mean, this should just be easy. This cool. Fuck! He's so bad. He's so bad. This is just so bad. Both of them, I couldn't be a coach. I would cut both of them. That's just so bad. Like, that's just so bad. Tyron had no chance. What is he doing? The sideline is your friend. This dude is coming off a broke tackle. And you're stuck in the mud like that? You're awful. Look at this nonsense, man. Like, we can't be serious. We just cannot be serious. Just don't get it. Just don't get it. This easy tackle. That's just... You need to retire. You need to retire. If that's how you're going to play football, don't play it for my team. Go find another team and go play football for them like that. Because Roby and Tyron Matthew, that was the worst effort, the worst tackling I've ever seen. That's awful. We just can't have it. You can't have it, dog. They come out in this Cardinals game and it's the same of that. I'm calling for the jobs. I'm sorry. Play someone else. If that's what they're going to do, play someone else. Alontae Taylor looked like he's going to be back. The one game he did play, he was trying to tackle out there. That's all I asked for. Hey, Alontae Taylor did. Hey, he played, looked like some safety. And everybody was thinking, coming out the draft that he could play safety. If we got to put him at safety as well, put his ass at safety because Tyron Matthew's not it right now. It's just awful. He's got about one more game. Not even one more game. He's got about one more drive for me to just cancel him. And he needs to just be gone from this team. Because that's awful. That's pathetic, man. I won't get mad at this all over again. But, hey, man, if you made it this far, thank you for tuning in. Once again, as always, this DaBoot Tragedies. And I'm out.